Welcome to the KW Greater Springfield online orientation. Is the job of a real estate agent really about real estate? Is it really about things like offers, inspections, appraisals, showings, and other things like that? Well, it's actually not about selling real estate. It's really about following a schedule. And if it's not on your schedule, it doesn't exist. So then the question comes, what's supposed to really be on this schedule that we're supposed to be following here? Well, Gary Keller says we should be focusing on 5 core business activities: lead generation, lead follow-up, going on appointments, negotiating contracts, and scripts and role play. However, we do need to remember that the 80-20 principle tells us that 20% of our actions actually lead to 80% of our results. And I'm here to tell you that lead generation is the 20% that leads to 80% of your results. As Gary Keller says, it's about lead generating until we have so much business that we can't even handle it, and then we hire help. It's that simple. You'll learn about contracts, CMAs, inspections, and a lot more as you get more deals under your belt. But the key is to learn these things through experience as you do these deals. And in order to do deals, you need to generate leads. And in order to consistently generate leads over the long run, you need to make lead gen a core part of your business and your schedule. Now, we know that real estate agents who generate all the money in our industry don't focus on, like 500 different ways to generate leads. They usually just focus on maybe 2 or 3 of them. So let's take this circle here and let's just divide it in half, okay? And let's label one half of it active and the other half passive. Now, here at Keller Williams, our agents tend to be prospecting based, marketing enhanced. So prospecting, or active lead generation, is when you pursue someone, whereas marketing or passive lead generation is when someone pursues you because of the marketing that you created. Remember, everything works, right? You just need to play into your strengths and do what works for you consistently. So try to figure out what your top 3 or top 2 or 3 sources of active lead generation will be. All right. And once we have this, we know that these are the things that you should be really focusing on. Now let's go ahead and start filling in the other side here. What are all the passive ways that you intend to really generate leads? Is it going to be maybe sign calls or pay-per-click, or for us, Facebook ads in command? Think through that, right? And now we really know where we need to focus our activities and what we have running passively, okay? And the key is to really go through each one of these things and consider the following 3 things. Do you have the right model and system? Do you have the best technology? And do you have the right people running it? And of course, if you're just starting out, it may just be you, and that's totally fine. All right, because this is really a great way to start highlighting where you can make an immediate impact in your business. Okay. Now, let's add in command. We know command lives down here, and the reason it lives down here is because everybody you meet, from active lead gen sources 1, 2, and maybe even 3, and everybody you meet from the passive side, all of that goes into command. All right, because command, it basically becomes the engine that can help run all of these things. And what does command really do? It helps us follow up with our people. It helps us stay connected. That's really the purpose of command. So whether we're using smart plans like the monthly neighborhood nurture, or our consumers are using the KW app on their phone, or whether we're running Facebook ads or anything like that. Command really just helps us stay in touch and gives us feedback on who's using it and how they're using it. And that points us in the right direction of GCI, or gross commission income, which you can now see added on the bottom here. So here's how this really breaks down. Roadmap. That's what you need to work on. The compass is command, because it points us in the right direction of who's going to do business and when. And the ultimate destination is, of course, GCI. Roadmap, compass, destination. Here's the bottom line. If you don't have a roadmap, you'll never get where you're going. And if you don't have a compass, you'll probably get lost along the way. But when you have a clear understanding of the roadmap and you use your compass effectively, you're much better positioned to achieve whatever GCI you're really aiming towards. Now, to wrap things up, if you take even just one thing from this orientation, let it be this. It's about lead generating until we have so much business that we can't handle it. And then we hire help. It really is that simple.